Coma in diabetes is of two types: acidotic coma and hyperosmolar coma. Acidotic coma is due to acidosis and hyperosmolar coma is due to hyperosmolality of plasma. In acidosis, loss of water and electrolyte causes dehydration that results in coma. Accumulation of lactate, that is lactic acidosis, also causes coma. You can see a flowchart here. What happens when there is a deficiency of insulin? When there is an insulin deficiency, it can lead to coma. What are the possible mechanisms that can lead to the coma? There are three possible ways that can lead to the coma due to insulin deficiency. The first one is increased proteolysis. The second one is decreased glucose uptake and utilization and also increased production. And the last one is enhanced lipolysis. If there is increased proteolysis, the increase in proteolysis can result in increase in the plasma amino acid and loss of nitrogen in the urine. This can result in dehydration and acidosis, and the dehydration and acidosis can lead to coma. The second possible way to cause coma due to insulin deficiency is due to the decreased glucose uptake and utilization and increased production. It leads to hyperglycemia and glycosuria, which can lead to the symptom polyuria and even the loss of electrolytes. This can lead to dehydration and also the dysfunction of the cells. Cellular dysfunctions can occur, which can lead to coma. What about the last possible cause of leading to coma due to insulin deficiency is the enhanced lipolysis. The enhanced lipolysis results in ketonemia and ketonuria, which can also cause acidosis and diuresis, which can lead to coma. So the coma due to insulin deficiency can be either due to increased proteolysis or decreased glucose uptake and utilization and increased production, and the last one can be also due to enhanced lipolysis. Also, there is an increased glucose concentration in plasma to a very high level, increases its osmolality to the extent that it causes dehydration of the brain cells that can result in coma without affecting the pH. So once more I'll repeat, coma in diabetes is of two types. It can be acidotic coma and hyperosmolar coma. When there is an insulin deficiency, it can result in increased proteolysis or decreased glucose uptake and utilization, increased production and also enhanced lipolysis. All these three can lead to coma as a part of insulin deficiency. And also the hyperosmolar coma, that is due to hyperosmolality of plasma. When there is an increased glucose concentration in the plasma to a higher level, it increases its osmolality to the extent that it can cause dehydration of the brain cells that can result in the coma without affecting the pH. So this is about the mechanism of development of coma in diabetes mellitus.